We're getting it going, guys. Slowly, we're getting it going. That's what's up, Gene. You're gonna go watch How to Hunt. A man at your age, you should already know how to hunt. But what's going on, Bigfoot World? I'm here, guys. I made it up. I'm awake. First thing first, guys. Give me thumbs up. Can you guys hear me, see me? What's going on? I'm still waking up. I see it. Everybody's jumping in here slowly. I see you, Mama. Money Mike. And I didn't run out of coffee yet, Gene. I'm good. Real Clef Mama's in the house. That's what's up, Kathy. Good to see you, Kathy. Frogman. I'm always late, man. I'm always late. Thanks, Snoop. At least somebody answered me. I was wondering if you guys could hear me or not. I'm getting it going. Going to Wichita Falls. That must be nice. But here we go, guys. It's the same old, same old. Ain't nothing really changed this week. I haven't been able to make it to the woods, unfortunately, with the weather. And this is court week. Finally making it into court, seeing that side of the show. It sucks. I see you, Mama. That's what's up, Frog Man. Going on, Audrey. But yeah, it's been one of them weeks. It's been a long, hard week. Let me tell you that much. Hey, Gene, I thought you were going to learn how to hunt, man. You still here talking shit? That's what's up. I knew you wasn't going nowhere. Yeah, you know what I was gonna say next. You can't leave till the end of the Friday Night Live. Yeah, Robert, it's definitely been one of them weeks. It's been a hell of a week, man. Let me tell you. I'll start with that in the beginning. What's going on with the court week? It's I don't even know myself, but I obtained an attorney. I got like 9 days, 8 days to come up with 1750. That's gonna be a fun trip. And it looks like I'm gonna get a little bit of probation out of it. Some fines, some classes, jump a couple hurdles, and we'll see what happens after that. But the first thing first is I gotta get the money to pay for everything, make that shit go right. We'll be all right, guys. Like I said, it's been one of them weeks. Wait till the big snowstorm hits. That's what I've been kind of waiting on it. It's about to come, and it needs to get here already. The last one, it's like one day it was here, and then the very next day it rained and washed everything away. So I wasn't able to get out there and check for tracks or none of that. So this trip on the storm, I'll be out there during the storm and after the storm. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Gene, that's what keeps you going, man. Keep doing you. Right, keep the snow here. Hey, we didn't have much. We really haven't had much. It's been like rain and cold. That's it. If it ain't rain or cold, it's like 55 or 60. WTF for. If you guys remember my son's 21st birthday, that ride home, yeah, I'm paying for it now. but they're giving me like 8 days to come up with 1750. I'll make it happen some way, some form, somehow. I'm not sure. My mom said she hasn't been on here the last couple of Friday Night Lives, and if she has, she hasn't been saying much. She probably is watching. Though she's always watching. Right, Lee? That's all it's been. I can have your snow, Kathy. I'm good. We got a snowstorm coming. They're talking about like 9 inches Sunday and Monday. There was a couple of things that the ghost here did today. There was two things that I seen earlier this morning. I was sitting here talking to my neighbor, and my drone sitting on the coffee table like jumped off onto the floor. And when I came home earlier, I was coming through the kitchen, and just as I passed out the kitchen, the doorway coming out of the kitchen into the living room, I heard something hit the floor. So I turned around to see what the hell hit the floor, and my pantry door swung open. I mean, swung open forcefully. That freaked me out. It's like I froze dead in my tracks. So yeah, it's been today for some reason. It's been acting up. And knows it. It's got to know it's Friday Night Live. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Right, Moon Rider? I'll be rich. That's funny. Sell it in the jar. I'll be rich. You love haunted stuff. I do too. I used to, but when you live with the shit, it gets annoying after a while. It catches you off guard all the time. Isn't it a full moon? I don't know, but it's been definitely acting up today. It's like major things back to back. It usually never does that. You'll look back and say hello, Robert James. I see you, man. Oh, damn, Brian, that's sad, man. Sorry to hear that. Full moon, does that mean catfish time? Hopefully, not me getting catfish this time around. It actually that hasn't happened since that happened. And for you guys to remember that, I know you guys been here forever. You guys been here forever. That happened a while ago. We ain't gonna talk about that catfish shit. But yeah, that is sad to hear, Brian. How's the grandbabies? Bad. They're spoiled as usual. They're definitely hanging in there, but for the most part, they're good. They say ghosts can follow you home. I don't know if this thing was here when I moved here or what, but it's definitely here. What did you say, Peg Leg? But anyways, guys, like I said, Sunday and the Monday, the storm's supposed to hit. I want to get out there like during the storm, and I want to get out there after the storm, like twice after the storm, right after the storm hits, and then like a day or two, I want to get back out there and see what's walking around, see what tracks I can find. I ain't gonna get into that one. I picked this one up somewhere else. I wouldn't doubt it. I had the ghost in the last place you lived. You're right about that. But that ghost was, I don't know what the hell that thing was. It might be following me around, actually, now that I think about it. Now that you bring it to my attention. You're right. Go out Saturday. Saturday, I gotta be at work, and I see you, Mama. You keep saying that over and over and over again. Love sick ghost. Is that what it is? Maybe it needs to go home. Yeah, I've had it at elemental a while now. I think I have to, for sure. Hopefully it gets bored and leaves, but that don't seem to be the case. That's not good, Tracy. I know that's been going around a lot. 14 degrees Saturday. Yeah, it's going to be cold these next couple of days. It's right before the storm, so temperatures are going to drop down. But either way, I'll be out there. My son's birthday was well worth it. It was a blast. I ain't gonna say it wasn't, but man, it's expensive. It's an expensive one. It definitely was expensive one. I'm gonna be paying for this, but for about a year. It seemed like I think a minimum of 6 months. We'll see though. I might have a portal in my house somewhere. I don't think so. I think this thing just is here and it's been here for a while. Right, Jenny? That's what's up there. Bigfoot Mama. My fault, guys. I'm just catching up on you guys' comments. But as soon as the storm hits, I'm heading up to the rock area where that thing was underneath there. While I'm on that subject, guys, I'm still having a hard time seeing that thing as a Bigfoot because I'm telling you, man, I looked in that dude's face and it didn't give me the feeling of that it was a Sasquatch. It gave me the feeling that it was a caveman. I looked at him and if he felt it seemed like it was not a Bigfoot. I'm telling you, man, that thing was like a wild man, like a something different. I'll tell you that much. That thing was something different, and I just can't grasp that it was a Bigfoot because I don't got that feeling. The look in his eyes, that ridge, it just he didn't have the features of a Bigfoot. He didn't really have that much hair on his face. What really stuck out was them long caterpillar eyebrows that went all the way across, and he just like sitting there looking at me. It's like that it blew my mind, and I still don't see it being a Bigfoot. It's more like a caveman than anything. Right? If he wanted to hurt me, he would have twice. I went there twice. He had 2 times. And another thing that deterred me away from a Bigfoot is because he was there the second time that I went back. A Bigfoot he never messes up twice. You catch him there once, you won't catch him there a second time. Chances are slim to none to catch him in that same spot twice in a row. You know what I mean? And he was there both times I went there. I should have told him to come out. Nah, I'm cool. It's like once I caught on to what I was actually looking at, I ran. It's like once I was able to see what I was definitely, I was done. I ran. That's real close. I'm not getting into that conversation, but I'll skip right over that one. I've heard some of the Bigfoot in your face look like they were slow or something. Yeah, I hear you, Moon Rider. You had a DUI and everything cost $200, $250 on the fine. Classes cost you even. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go down that road soon. I'm going down it like this week. I went down it for a minute, obtaining the attorneys and all that shit. We're getting ready to hit it full force. That did it look like he had clothes on? No, I couldn't tell. It was from the neck up. He was like sideways, sticking out, looking right at me. What's up, John? Call him Jack. I ain't called him anything. Hey, Gene. Why? That's like, I'm not going to answer that question. Why wouldn't I? I'll be stupid not to. Yeah, but I know you just busting me down, Gene. Gene being Gene. That's what's up. I just wish I had more time. To be honest with you. More time. Tell my roommate to shut it. I ain't telling him shit. I ain't trying to piss him off. So I stand in mask. They didn't look like that either. The ones that he got, they was like had a leather face to him. This thing had like skin, like the same color as my skin. He looked human, like a wild human. I hear you, Frog Man. Thanks, Randy. I'm just checking out you guys' comments. And I'm definitely not calling him Chaka. Brian, I don't know what that means, but that sounds like I'm cussing him out. I'm not going to use that word at all. I'm going to get back out into that area, though, and check out, see if he moves, see if that brush is still piled up over the hole. Just see what's going on there. Anyways, that area and the area where the three-toe tracks was, once the snow comes and goes, I'll be hitting that area too. It's been a while. Did they look like the ones at Sheila's? Kinda. Now that you mention it, but down at Sheila's World, there's like an old lady standing there, and from the neck down, she was covered in hair. She had long hair coming down, but she really had an old lady's face, like a human face. So yeah, kind of, definitely did kind of look like that. Take an axe handle out there with you and beat on a tree. Hey man, I ain't gonna knock that. I never really do it, but when Dwayne Pintoff hit that tree, I swear within seconds, 2 seconds, it responded back to him. So it definitely does work. Was it licking his eyebrows? No, he was just we was just looking at each other, I think we was just trying to figure out what we was doing. Like he was trying to figure out what I was doing. I was trying to figure out what he was doing, type of thing. Yeah, Bigfoot World's here in Pennsylvania. Leave him a Bud Light, and grilled cheese sandwich. Shit, I might walk away and he smack me upside the back of the head with that Bud Light. I'm giving him a weapon. The people I mess running around in Lexington looks like they arcade people. Now, this is a spot where it's not people. I don't see a person underneath that rock like that. And as cold as it was, I don't see that. I'm not saying it ain't because people do stupid shit on drugs, but I don't think so. I need to take the peanut butter with me this time. You're right. It's been sitting out there for like 2 months now. I'm glad you said that. I might have to set it out just so I remember it. Seventy-one people watching. Definitely, guys, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button or the down one. It don't matter. It's all the same. It's all the same. That's what's up, Gene. If you can get a bunch of guys together, man, bring them in the court. We'll storm that shit. It just, hey, that's all my backup. That's all I need. We're good. Jiffy peanut butter. I don't think it's Jiffy. I think I got the generic peanut butter. Tree knocks are like a chest thumping. It's definitely not. I've heard the tree knocks. It's definitely wood on wood. I've heard wood, rock on wood. I heard rock on rock. It's definitely means something, but I know they're not beating on their chest like that. I'm not saying that they don't, but when they're doing that, the tree knocking and the rock clacking, they're communicating, some kind of communication going on there. You're taking out in the woods a bunch of side by sides. That's what's up. That is fun. That was my plan to get another quad like this income tax, but it's just not going to happen with this court going on and shit. It looks like my money's going to be tied up for a minute into that shit. And then by that time, my other son's going to be 21, and I'm about to go do the shit all over again. So it's like, grow up already, man. But they're only 21 once. You know what I mean? You only get to have that experience as on your 21st birthday once, the first time out into the club. So we just got to be safe about it this time. Just keep on hiring drivers. Get a what? A double D? I'm not sure what a double D is. If you take your son out and get someone to drive you, that's what I'm going to have to do. My job is my credit. I'll worry about that after this is over with, Gene. I'll make something happen. You know that. I always do. There's my mom. Jeff, you thinking Mel Bigfoot got it with a human female and had? I don't know. That's possible too, because that thing definitely looked more human than Bigfoot. Just the way he's looking at me, he's like, yeah, it was the weirdest feeling. Oh, I got you, Jenny. Now I see what double D means. I was thinking, my mind, man. But yeah, designated driver. That's the plan for here on out. That's what happened on New Year's, man. I got Money Mike to come out and get my ass on New Year's, but it was a great time. It was definitely well worth it. I asked Mike for that. Now that I think about it, I seen he blow my phone up all day. Dad, where my damn money? They forget that dad works all night long and sleeps all day, but he still blow my phone up. I don't think it was definitely not a rake. I don't know what them rake things are, but like the last 8-9 years, they've been popping up everywhere. Like something's going on in the subspecies world, and they're pushing them out. But if you notice, them videos are popping up left and right, everywhere, everywhere. Them things are coming out of somewhere. Yeah, they're white. They're pale white. Super long arms, and them scrapes or the screams that they make, the sounds that they make. Some kind of subspecies for sure, without a doubt, man. But that sucks to hear you ain't feeling well, Mom. How big would a Bigfoot you stamp would have been? I'm not understanding the question really. How big would the Bigfoot you? Oh, you stamp. That's okay. I got you. Chestnut level. I seen that Sheldon Dawn. Why don't I join Mountain Monsters? Cause I like doing my own thing, man. Everybody does their own thing. They got their own style doing, and I'm not changing me from nobody. You know what I mean? I go out there and see what I see. Whatever happens, happens as it happens, and I'm not changing anything. I've been doing that since I started, and there's no sense in me changing it now. He was up on the cliffside. That's like the best places to look for him, for real. Like halfway up cliffs, up mountainsides, in the holes in the rock faces. Check them areas. Definitely check them areas. And I noticed another researcher. I can't remember his name, but I was just watching where he actually seen a Bigfoot dragging a deer into the cave. I almost know now that they'll get their food, they'll gather their food, they'll take it back to a hole to where their guard's not down. You know what I mean? If they're out in the open eating a deer where they catch it, where they kill it at, their guard's down, their face is down into that deer, you know what I mean? Anything could happen. So I think they protect themselves, they get their food, and they're walking into a hole somewhere to where they'll know if anything's coming while they're eating. That's something to think about, you know what I mean? If a wreck was underground, they would be blind like crawfish. I'm not saying that they ain't. That's exactly, but the clicks and the sounds that they make, like the bats, it's they do make them clicks and sounds. So who's to say that they're not blind? I've never got close to one to find out, and I really don't want to run into one of them creatures. They seem they seem like they don't mess around. I need to get one of the guys off the Mountain Monsters team to go up there and build some kind of cage to catch these boogers. Yeah, that'd be cool if they was real, if they would actually take it seriously and go out there. I mean, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Go look up the facts. How's it? Bell Hunt and watch the video on the screen and the tree knocks. I hear you, Mom. You have no notification in my videos. That sucks. I noticed they've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know if you might have to hit that bell, like hit it off and then hit it again because a lot of people have been saying they haven't been getting notifications. But at the same time, this week I haven't been going out. So you got to go out to get the notifications. I got to upload to get the notifications and get a tracking device and put it on a screaming baby doll and let it play out in the woods. It's not really a bad idea, Gene. That's actually a great idea. Has a good shit on there too. Yeah, I watch him, Jenny. Chestnut Ridge. That's pretty much that this whole mountain that I go through. That's what it's called. It goes a long ways. This mountain ridge goes a long ways. Chestnut Ridge, Laurel Mountain. That place has many years and years of sightings coming out of that place. Dwayne Pintoff talks a lot about different sightings going on across that mountain. It's crazy. A screaming baby doll. He's talking about a cry. I thought I thought that too, real Clough Mama, when he said it, but I thought about it a little bit, and I think he meant a crying baby doll, like strap a tracker onto the crying baby doll and leave it out there crying, and like maybe in that cave area or somewhere where I know that they're there a lot, and see what happens. Use a fox collar. Right. Walk up on a baby doll that's just screaming. That'd be kind of freaky. I wouldn't want to be out there. And who's gonna go mess with it? But you're right. If maybe a baby in distress out there, it would track something. Put it inside the baby's doll and the tracking device. Get a Chucky doll. Right, Gene is on the ball. He got a good idea. He definitely got a good idea. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna think about that in the future. Once I get these legal fees out the way, I'm gonna definitely try that. That's definitely worth trying. Still hearing it. It gets louder than the volume's down. What are you talking about, Frog? Man? On my end, is there a red door update? No, we left it good. You have to ask my mom on that one. Cause she does um her own little investigation on that. It's your end. I don't know. It's hard to tell, Frog Man. All the volumes turned up pretty loud, so I don't think it's that. It's it's hard to tell. Now you're trying to freak me out, and I did see the shadow. I just didn't say. I wasn't trying to like jump at every little thing, but I did see a shadow across there. I was looking at I was looking at me as I was saying that, and the shadow shot across there. So I did see the shadow. Um, I was thinking about that, Mom. One day soon, I have the software. I would just bring you in, and we'll spend a whole Friday night live just talking about the Red Doors, because I've been getting a lot of comments asking about, is there any updates? Are we going to go down there and take that trip? So I think it would be a good idea to just bring you in. I can just add you into the Friday night live. Have like kind of a little split screen, and we'll get you on here, and we'll get that out there. We'll talk about it. Static radio sound. Reitman Rider. I'm gonna get something together there. I'm definitely gonna work on that project. Gene had a good idea for a change instead of talking all that crap. You read the book, right, Lee? That book was cursed. I swear that book was cursed. I never had so much problems, so many issues of getting you guys that book in my life. It was a nightmare. Trust me, I swear, I promise you, it was cursed. That book. If it could go wrong, it went wrong. What's the video titled on? There's a couple of videos about the big red doors. My mom's story, I think it's called. I'd have to go back and look it up. It's called the big red doors. There's a couple of videos on it. I'll never forget the screams that came out of them doors ever in my life. I remember them like it was yesterday. Have you heard of the Randonautica app? Yeah, I definitely did. I've been trying to. I want to get that together. I've been trying to get a team to do it. I'm not going to set out and do that shit alone. That's not something for anybody. I would advise for them to do alone. But that is coming in the future. It is coming in the near future. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do, Mom. I'll add you on like one day soon on one of these Friday night lives. Maybe we could set something up for next weekend, next Friday. I hear you, Moon Rider. I think that would be interesting. Rabbit screen will bring foxes out. Yeah, you're right. That's why I don't get a crybaby, a baby crying. Maybe put it up 8 to 10 feet up in a tree with a tracker inside of it. The only thing that will grab it is a big animal. But then when they do take off with it, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? What's the next step after that? Because I'm not climbing down in the hole to get that baby back. You know what I mean? But I'll have an idea of where their home camp is. Right, Kate? That was the plan with the vision being Bigfoot. Get one of the crazy scream Halloween babies with the spy cam in it. I don't know how them spy cams work, like how far range they have or what's going on with that. But that's a good idea too. Once I get these legal fees out the way, I'm definitely going to work on that. That's a great idea. You're a poet and didn't know. That's what's up. That's good to know. You'll never forget. I will never forget them red doors either. I want to go out there so bad and just check them out, see if they're still out there, see what's going on with them, see what they did with them. But it's like work funding that's just it ain't there right now. It's not in my plans right now. I can get a transmitter up to 10 miles. I can probably link to a tree cam. I'm gonna look into it. We'll get something. We'll get something. We're on to something, guys. We'll make it happen. It's Brandonautica. Does it really work? I don't know. The only way to really know is to actually use it. But from what I'm seeing, there's something to it. There's something in the quantum physics. There's something to it, definitely. I've watched the hundreds and hundreds of different videos on it, and there's definitely something going on there. What's the name of the cursed book? The Big Red Doors. There's a video on here of it if you guys want to go back and check it out. But we'll bring you get you on here maybe next week, Mom. See what happens. Looks like everybody wants to see you on there. The bug would be the size of a dime. That's what's up, Gene. I'm gonna get it together, man. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try your theory. We're gonna try it. I don't believe it was actually cursed because that I swear if it could go wrong, it did. It did. Half the people didn't even get the book that I sent them out to. It's like I had to send it, resend. It's if it was meant to happen, if it could go wrong, man, that book really it gave me a hard time. Even after my mom finished writing it, her dog tore it up. I got the book finally. I got it here. My dog tore it up. And then she had to write the first couple pages over again. It was like that bad, man. It was that bad. Powerful duo. You'll join. Would you join in? Uh, yeah, they're already talking about seeing you on here. You're outside now. It's too cold, too tight, but you're watching. That's what's up. That's what's up. I know. I know. I like to get powerful duo Money Mike back out into the woods. Nah, I don't want it. You can keep it. I'm good, real Clef. I know what the book says. I know the story well. I lived that. The turkey factory, the whole thing. I lived that. You guys are great, man. That's what's up. You know, I was thinking about this earlier, guys. We've been doing this for a few years now, just every Friday night live, hanging out, BSing, getting to know each other, and it's like we're family on here at this point. You know what I mean? We know everybody's ins and outs, like what's going on in your neck of the woods, what's going on in my neck of the. It's like we're all linked into this, isn't it? That's what's up, man. That's a good thing. It's one of the good things that I've created, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got a chance to get to know each and every one of you guys. I don't know the complete story. I know enough. I know enough to know what was in that thing. But we'll get it out, and we'll save that for exclusive for next Friday for everybody to hear the full story. You guys will hear it here first, the real story of what happened up there, man. Quantum computers are very much real. They definitely are. There's no doubt about that. Only certain like what colleges have them. Shatters here is one of option. Always works. Get vodka and invite Polish lad. I hear you, David. That's funny. You trust your family with your email. You think the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't know, Tracy. We'll see. They got a shot. Are the Red Doors local to you? No, I live in Pennsylvania, and them Red Doors are stationed out in Missouri. Bracelet you could put around the baby's doll's neck. That's a good idea, June. You see, you got some good ideas. If you quit criticizing and bring in them good ideas, we might be able to discover us a Sasquatch. That's what's up, though. We're going to try it. We're going to get it together. There's more in the book than what's on the video, but it's nothing compared to the whole story. What about this dog? Oh, Damien, Gene got this idea of putting a tracker, like a GPS, down inside of a crying baby dog and leave it out into the forest. Go from there, see what happens. You're multitasking, so coming in a little bit late. Thanks, Kim. That means a lot. You guys definitely have seen the kids grow up. Money Mike, Jeff, you watch him have, like, you really did watch him grow up. Meekan have kids of his own, buying his own house. You watched all that pretty much. That's what's up. Thanks, Lee. And that was in the dumps there for a while. It seemed like everybody's like crashing, and right now with this COVID going on, the flus, other illnesses, everybody's just taking they're taking the toll, man. It's like, when is this shit gonna be over with? But at the end of the day, we'll always get through it. We'll be still standing when it's all said and done. They do like stuffed animals, and not just any stuffed animal. I noticed if it's like a stuffed animal deer, or it's got to be like a stuffed animal of the wildlife. They seem more attracted to it. And I learned that whenever they dumped them garbage bags full of stuffed animals with different like kinds of stuffed animals, and it seemed like the only thing that they was taking out of the bags was the animal, like stuffed animals. The other ones, the dolls, they wasn't messing with. They just left them later. They like grilling ones too. COVID it sucks, man. Yeah, and that's doing good. I heard from her the other day. She said she's doing a lot better. I definitely have to reach out to her again because she's not. I haven't seen her on here yet today. I don't think. Right, John. Definitely. Take a Milky Way out there and put a tracking device in it. You're going to eat it, but you only got like what, a day or two to catch it, or it's just going to crap it out. And who's going to mess with it after that? Missouri. Tom Sawyer was from Missouri. There's a lot of stories coming out of Missouri. There's a lot of secrets coming out of that place. So definitely next Friday Night Live should be interesting, guys. I'm gonna bring my mom on here. She's gonna give us the full story of the Big Red Doors. It is an interesting story. It's definitely fascinating. That thing blew my mind. I was thinking something totally different growing up of what it was, and to hear her say that, it's like now I'm grown and I'm still out there looking for the wild man. I need a Friday Night Live shirt. Guys, coming out in March. I'm working on them 3 shirts. If you notice in the beginning of the videos, the 3 pictures I've been showing Into the Woods with Jeff. I want to get them done. They will be done. They will be printed up, and I want to release them in like March. So definitely be watching out for them shirts, guys. I'm going to need all the support I can get after these courts and everything coming up. So definitely be looking for them shirts, guys. I definitely will, Kim. I'll hit her up here in a little while. Right, Dorothy? That's why I ain't even feed into it. She always gets in the moods and I don't even get into it. You have to read Tom Sawyer. You never read the book yet. Oh, that's a good book. And Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. You can share some Missouri secrets. Right, Kim? That's definitely going to happen next Friday Night Live. We're going to get it going. Get my mom on there and let you guys hear her side of the story. Not so much her side of the story, but that story, man. It's a wild one. I'll say that much. It's definitely a wild one, and it's real as it gets. I've lived that. My mom lived that. My gram came out. It's we'll save that for next Friday. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Get ready to start the night. You check the duo site every day. Hopefully they'll get it together and get some videos back up there. But I need to take my own advice too as well. I hear you, Mom. We'll get it going on. We'll get it out there, Mom. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's kind of gonna be over a long night, so definitely stay tuned for this week. I'm gonna be out there. We got a storm hitting Sunday and Monday, so I will have some footage out there during the storm, footage and after the storm. I want to see if I can find some tracks out there, see what's moving around, see what we can get accomplished out there. But with that being said, guys, with everything going on, if you want to help out, the link is in the description. Every little bit helps, for real. But definitely stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys. Stay tuned for this next one.